the leap to the NBA can be a huge one. And so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine is out there with Malik Monk. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
And the basket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Murray is screen on White. Bean passes to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Sabonis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Here's Boston now. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
LaVine against White. Murray sets a screen for LaVine. Back to Murray. And stolen by Tatum. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got his second bucket.
And Tatum is an impressive athlete. So good at knifing inside and finishing at the rim.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Back to Murray. Stolen by Holiday. Porzingis inside. Monk defending.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. And here's Tatum for 3.
A tenacious defender. Murray wants to outwork him.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends Porzingis to the free throw line. That one on DeRozan. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
With the teardrop, LaVine kicks to Sabonis. 3-pointer. LaVine can't hit.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Wide open look here for Murray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
And that one, good.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Murray finds Monk. Outside, Sabonis. DeRozan, a screen on Porzingis. There's Sabonis. No good from outside. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Porzingis has got 8 points. The Kings trail by 6. Sabonis' screen on Holiday. Monk kicks to Sabonis. Down low and taken away by Brown. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Celtics lead by 6. And the And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Sabonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Creating contact. Sabonis pulls them right in with that pump fake.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Celtics leading by 4. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Back to Tatum. White with it. Coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Levine passes to Murray. DeRozan against White. Sabonis high post. Outside Levine. Just 4 to shoot. Sabonis' screen on Brown. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, look, Levine is such a gifted scorer that it opens up so much for him out of pick and roll action.
Tatum with it. Now defended by Levine. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And first step quickness that time for Murray.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Miles checked in for Murray.
First team foul. Team substitution.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Holiday against Monk. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Here's Tatum. Out to White. Fires the three. Rebound by the Kings. Monk outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right side Levine. Back to Lyles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in, and a change for the Kings. Ellis is checked in. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. And White kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Misses the jumper. Lyles a screen on White. Outside, Sabonis. From past the arc. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
White inside. Guarded by Levine. Holiday against Ellis. White the pass to Horford. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Puts up a deep 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Levine feeling it out a bit. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. To the middle. Sabonis finds Ellis. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
White dishes to Brown. Sinks that one from the post. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics out in front. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our...
Taking a look here now at Boston, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle.
Changing topics now, how impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
Taking his time on offense.
And that concludes...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court right now for the Kings, Jay Crowder out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Ellis, then it's DeRozan, and it's Levine, and it's shooting guard. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Levine's shot is off.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result. Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Ellis surveying the D. Lets it go with a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Ellis has got 6.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Ellis against Holiday. Knocked away. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Sacramento shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
And taken away by Ellis. Carter on the wing. Back to Ellis. For the tie, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Shot clock at 5. There's Brown with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
Lots of development work has gone into Brown's three-pointer.
Len sets a screen from Murray to the inside. Len kicks to Murray. It's Ellis on the wing. Murray finds Len. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Pritchard. 1:25 left here in the 3rd quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Carter. And Boston with the rebound. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Tricky move by Brown inside, making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
Here's McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Here's Tatum. Monk grabs the board.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Land with a screen on Tatum. Here's Murray. Monk outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point lead. Tatum blasting through them on that try.
Well, not just fast, but also precise. Tatum shows a lot of control on his drive.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Celtics. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Kings trail by 8. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And there's Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right through the cylinder that time, all net.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
DeRozan against Brown. Monk outside. On the wing, Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Tatum passes to Springer. From the arc. Tatum no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Offensive rebound. Sabonis kicks to DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Keegan Murray.
Well, there's no question that Tatum is one of the best scorers in the game today. And because he was so good at such a young age, it's easy to forget how young he still is.
Whitey's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Pritchard. And a change for the Kings. Lyles checked in for Keegan Murray. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Sabonis against Holiday. White looking around.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Lyles. Monk outside. Into the lane. And then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Murray's checked in for Sacramento. On defense, the Kings. 6-point game. Here's Holiday. Brown outside. Inside, Tatum throws it down. JT.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Levine inside the 3-point line. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him to take.
It's stolen by Monk. For 3, Levine drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Levine pulling out the clutch gene.
Boston leading by 5. outside Tatum. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Taking the tough shot, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Count that bucket.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum automatic.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way. Well, in a situation like this, you go to a proven scorer like Levine every time.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Here's Holiday. The layup off target. And it's Sacramento's ball, trailing by 5. DeRozan finds Levine. Here's the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, if the defense closes on Tatum, he'll go into them. He's happy to get sent to the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4. Tatum against Murray. And the dunk by Tatum.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
So we see Boston get the win here. It was up for grabs, right? And so, all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Dave.
Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And now Dallas' starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Now here's Holiday. Down low. Stolen by Davis. Irving for three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Launches it. And Porzingis is good for three.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. And the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Hey, this is a difficult shot for anybody, this floater, but with Davis and his size, even more difficult.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And Davis slams it home.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
Outside Tatum. It's tipped. Irving against Holiday. Lively with a screen on Holiday. Irving for three. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Lively with a screen on White. Irving with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Fires the three. And Kyrie Irving good for three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The drive by Holiday. Outside Tatum. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Irving uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 5 points.
Irving's so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there, but he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
Here's Tatum going inside and finished off by Tatum.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Celtics trail by 4. Tatum feeling it out a bit. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
1:33 left in the first quarter. Tatum from long range.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
That won't go either for Tatum. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Now here's Holiday. Still no points. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
Back to Irving. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. 5 on the clock. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on White.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handle. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. He's found his range. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Davis out there with Derek Lively. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to bring basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Tatum. Tatum finishing it off inside.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
The three from Thompson. Boston pulls it in. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
Their approach was to draw fouls in that game. It put their opponent in a very difficult position.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Tipped.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Holiday looking for an opening. There's Tatum with the three. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
It's blocked. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. The Mavericks lead by 12. Now here's Dinwiddie. No points so far. Here's Gafford. Outside for Irving. Shoots over White. Here's Gafford. Boston pulls it in. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. It goes on Kyrie Irving. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gafford against Tatum. And Tatum gets it to go through the D.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Boy, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Inside. And Horford powers it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Holiday up top. He's covered by Dinwiddie. The kick out to White. And here's Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Davis, the pass to Irving. From outside the arc. Boston pulls it in. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's White. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Outstanding play by White that time. He just took off and got up and down in a heartbeat.
Irving, a screen on Horford. Outside for Irving. Shot on the wing. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
They kick it out to Porzingis. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
An all-world talent. I mean, Kyrie's got the handle, he's got the shot. I mean, no one's come close to slowing him down tonight.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize. And that'll do it for us.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got Al Horford. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Over to the wing. Washington passes to Lively. Back to Washington. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lively with the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Dallas leading by 8. About a minute played here in the second half. Releases. Rebounded by the Celtics. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Tipped away. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Number 1, Boston.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Screen by Lively. For 3, Hardy. He drops it from range. Hardy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Daniel Gafford.
He has stepped up on the defensive end. His blocks have come way up these past few months, showing some real intensity protecting the rim.
Williams is checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Shireman. Here's Queta. Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. 6 to shoot. Cornette sets a screen. Here's Pritchard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Walsh is checked in for Boston. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Williams. Good on both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Dallas leading by 9. Here's Grimes. No points yet. Washington outside. Offline with a 3. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Walsh. It's stolen away. To the paint. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Cornette with the bucket.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Over to the left wing. Washington outside. Pass to Grimes. Hauser grabs the board.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
There's a screen. Here's Cornette. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Back to Pritchard. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Pritchard's got 7. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Powell sets a screen. Now Washington hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Christie. There's a screen by Marshall. Yep, that one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Cornette passes to Pritchard. 3-pointer off the mark.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Christie. And there's the drive. It's Powell on the wing. 3-pointer. Queta pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Walsh. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They held a 12-point lead earlier. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. Brown, he's checked in for Walsh. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Powell. Prosper comes in for Washington. Exum's checked in for Marshall. And it's Dinwiddie in for Christie. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. just lost sense of time and the situation.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes.
And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them.
We're doing the right thing on offense, and we're doing the right.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. And it's Dinwiddie in at point. Lively finds Dinwiddie. Out to Thompson. The three. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Porzingis for three. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Holiday. Irving, the pass to Lively. Lively with a screen on Porzingis. Pass to Thompson. It's hauled in by White.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Irving. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Outside Tatum. Davis with a rebound. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Thompson's got 6 here in the quarter.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Irving against White. Irving, the pass to Lively. Here's Davis. Nice D from Tatum.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Porzingis. From downtown. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
That's a weapon Porzingis uses effectively. I mean, teams are ready for it now, but there's still not a lot you can do against him when he's knocking down the three.
And it's Davis penetrating. And Davis slams it home.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
To the middle. What a finish from Porzingis.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Dinwiddie with a screen on Tatum. Dinwiddie outside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
3 points.
And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Brown. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
Brown, a screen on Davis. Here's Tatum. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Irving with it. Launches a 3. Tatum pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Mavericks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chance.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And so they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And the second of 2 is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum. Off target there with the little leaner.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
Line for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Tatum, a screen on Dinwiddie. Fires it. Offensive rebound. Here's Irving. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready, and they were. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg.
off, Richard. How important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Anthony Davis is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Outside for Murray. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Dallas. Here's Davis. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to Oklahoma City. Sabonis, a screen on Irving. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
And Davis throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now here's Thompson following the miss by DeRozan.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
LaVine wide open, sinks the triple.
We've seen the evolution of LaVine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Now here is Davis. On its way from Dinwiddie for 2. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good on the 3. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And a long combo guard. Dinwiddie can use that 6'5" height inside like a bigger player.
Murray dishes to DeRozan. Murray the pass to DeRozan. Murray sets a screen for DeRozan. A 3-ball. Kick out to LaVine. Good on the 3-point shot. LaVine's got 6 points.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Irving's shot is good.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's DeRozan. 17 points in his last outing. Down low, here's Murray. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for 3-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
Mavericks leading by 3. Knocked loose. Davis with it. Now defended by LaVine. Goes to Dinwiddie. It's in there. Davis with the assist.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
Now, here's Monk. Hasn't made one yet. Now Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Davis. On the wing, Irving. 5 points in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Davis with a screen on Levine. Irving can't hit. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
On the floor for Dallas. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved. But it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
The shot's good from Irving.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Monk dishes to Murray. It's stolen by Davis. DeRozan against Thompson. Inside, Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Great work by Davis in the screen and roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
Levine against Irving. Outside, Levine. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Davis. To the middle. Pass to Lively. Goes back up. And it's Davis missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Right side Davis. Rebound by the Kings. Some thought that Domantas Sabonis was the snub of the 2020. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul. Lyles checked in for the Kings. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Irving with a clean look. Offensive rebound. Lively finds Thompson. And here is Irving. Beyond the arc. Pass to Dinwiddie. Over to the wing. The kick out to Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got a pair of triples in the second now for Dallas.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Turns on the Jets for that drive. Monk's quickness is sometimes deceptive.
Davis with a screen on Levine. Levine against Irving. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. The Kings trail by 5. Monk outside. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
The Kings making a switch here. Ellis has checked in. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Now here's DeRozan, still without a basket. Back to Lyles, lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks leading by 5. Washington kicks to Dinwiddie. Off target from outside. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's DeRozan. Can't get it to fall. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Oh, that's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Thompson finds Washington. Thompson sets the pick for Washington. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Washington's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Pass to DeRozan. Driving inside. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Thompson. Gafford passes to Dinwiddie. From 10 feet out. Here's Irving. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Sabonis.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Dallas leading by 5. And Thompson kicks to Irving. For the screen on Monk. They get it back. And Gafford throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the up.
And taking a look at Sacramento. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good. I'd be dominating down low.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Sacramento Kings. Thanks for joining us. Now
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
We've got DeRozan. Ellis is out there with Monk. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Crowder in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And they're playing through a string of road games that will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. Marshall sets a screen for Gafford. He takes it in, and Gafford throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
On the wing, Monk. Dinwiddie covering. Ellis dishes to Crowder. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
There is one guy you can count on, and that's Kyrie Irving. He knows how to find shots and make an impact on that end of the floor.
Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Crowder, the screen. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And Gafford throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
And here is Irving. 16 points for him. Pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Monk against Dinwiddie. Ellis left side to the paint. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Dinwiddie. How he did last season. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
On the wing, Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Alex Len's checked in for Sabonis. Keegan Murray comes in for Jay Crowder. McDermott's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Jones. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. He's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the Kings making a change here. Sissoko checked in. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Washington. To the right side. Christie the pass to Washington.
Get there.
1:21 left to play in the third. There's a screen by Washington. 6 to shoot.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
LaVine for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass break, Dallas. Stolen by Carter. LaVine looking around, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Kings making a switch here. Crawford's checked in, and then for Dallas. Marshall, he's checked in for Christie, and it's Hardy in for Williams. Here's Gafford. Plays it up off the glass. Gafford's got 6 here in this quarter.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Trey Lyles checked in for Sacramento. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. Davis is subbed in for P.J. Washington. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Davis kicks to Marshall. And here's the fast break. LaVine for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Davis. He's got 6. Pass to Lively. Back to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
LaVine for 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Irving on the wing along with Johnson. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Dinwiddie. In at the 1. Lively sends a screen for Davis. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 14, and it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Here's Irving. Davis with a screen on LaVine. Irving finds Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving, the open look. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. It's stolen by Monk. And now Sacramento on the break. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Back to Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Clock at 6. Monk with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. DeRozan for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
DeRozan against Thompson. Pass to Levine. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Irving. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Some changes for Sacramento. Jones checked in for Sabonis. Jay Crowder comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellison for Malik Monk. The Kings trail by 12. Bean passes to Murray. It's stolen by Davis. It's tipped. Dallas moving the ball around. Davis with a screen on Levine. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Irving. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look, he is a 50, 40, 90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Lively with it, picked up by Ellis. Dinwiddie for 3. That shot misses. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Crowder. And Monk's subbed in for Ellis. Again, the miss by the King.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Dinwiddie dishes to Davis. Pass to Lively. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Shot clock at 3. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Timeout called by the Kings. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Substituting on the court.
It's stolen. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Cavaliers. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of timing down.
But we don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game. Murray against Tatum. On the take.
I mean, just
something else, man. Wow.
And make it happen. Looking like a runaway freight train, Tatum taking it to the rack with a purpose.
Monk passes to Sabonis, and stolen by Porzingis. Out on his own on the break. And finished off by Tatum.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Sacramento shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Here's LaVine. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Drew Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Holiday against Monk. To the inside. And finished off by Tatum.
What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
LaVine against White. Outside LaVine. No good on the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
The one thing Monk is known for is that vertical.
Tatum against Monk. White for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan, a screen on Porzingis. And they're on the run. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Kings trail by 10. Down low. Here's Lyles. And the shot's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And finished off by Tatum.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
You got to keep that head up, and LaVine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Holiday against Monk. Monk with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Levine feeling it out a bit. Sabonis, high post. Clock at 6. 18 feet out. Nice jump shot.
And that's what makes Sabonis such a tremendous offensive player. He will score from all 3 levels.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And Sacramento making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Here's DeRozan.
Oh man, just
gets
you down. Nice.
That's spectacular.
Yeah, stylish flush by DeRozan. Flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Sabonis with a screen on Holiday to the middle. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by Monk. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now here's Tatum. Driving in. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis. Oh! Jason Tatum!
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
And here's Sabonis outside. Tatum pulls it in. Boston leading by 6. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Monk finds Murray. Puts up a 3. Boston pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland, where they'll face the Cavaliers. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Here's Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And stolen by Porzingis. Three-pointer, Holiday. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. It's Monk on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Murray, a screen on Porzingis. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
DeRozan down low, defended by Brown.
Known as a crafty defender, Brown really hustles and contests as many shots as he can. Yeah, he was really shooting the ball well at the start, but he's somehow getting less and less consistent.
Here's DeRozan. Here he goes. Offensive rebound. Outside for Levine. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
There's Tatum with the three. Rebound by the Kings. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, Brent, in his short career, Keegan Murray has shown flashes of stardom.
Yeah, and I think B.A. coming in, the idea was that Keegan Murray is going to be a complimentary wing shooter, and he's shown that he can do just that. He's taking strides as a defender, but his ability to shoot the ball and have confidence this early in his career, that's impressive.
Monk finds Levine. And there's a 3-second violation. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. 5th best, Boston.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Lenz checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Monk. Holiday from long range. The rebound by Murray. Kings trail by 6. Here's Ellis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
If Murray can keep his passing up, he'll be a force in this league.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Last time they met in Boston.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
First trip to the line for him here.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Crowder, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Celtics also with a sub. Warford's checked in.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Sacramento shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. No good on the free throw.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Boston leading by 5. Here's Brown. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Crowder with it. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ellis has got his 2nd basket of the game. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the 2nd began. Outside, Brown. Inside. From the arc. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Taking a look here now at Boston, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah,
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Kings.
They're playing to...
And that's a wrap on.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Kicking off the 2nd half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Jaylen Brown is out there with Al Horford. And it's Queta in at the center position. On the wing, McDermott. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Holiday against Carter. Horford gets it done inside.
I like that Al right there just got a great angle, and he finished strong.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Levine against White. Shoots over Levine. White can't hit. The Kings trailing. Now the Kings in transition. Levine challenging, and Levine throws it down.
Out on the floor, Levine can really move. He keeps the fast break one step ahead of the defense.
And there's a whistle that goes on Doug McDermott. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Jones comes in for Murray, and it's Jones in for McDermott. Holiday against Carter. Holiday passes to Keita, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Great job by Holiday keeping his head on a swivel, finding his man with a perfect pass there to finish off the pick and roll.
Lyles, the pass to Levine. There's the triple. Oh, Levine, an aerial assault.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
White. And he makes it on the layup. White's got 8.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Outside Levine. Levine slams it home.
Yeah, and this is Levine's role. I mean, he's out there to score as often as possible.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
All right, Al Horford getting up there for the jam. You forget how big he is.
Holiday against Carter. Fires for 3. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it. Some changes for Boston. Tillman's checked in for Horford. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Carter, high post. No made baskets yet. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up top. Here's Pritchard. He's checked by Carter. Cornette passes to Pritchard. Cornette sets a screen. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Carter. Boston with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
There's the screen by Lynn. Carter, the pass to Lynn. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
here's Ellis. Over Holiday. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston out in front. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Celtics lead by 4. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Ellis in at the 2-guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Tatum, good.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Outside Monk. Pass to Ellis. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Boston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Tatum against Crowder. Tatum drives in. Rebound by Sacramento.
And tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Sabonis looking over the floor. Stops home by DeRozan on the jam.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Crowder against Tatum. Pass to Springer. Back to Tatum. Holiday against Monk. Shoots. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Monk finds DeRozan. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Keegan Murray's checked in for Crowder, and it's Levine in for Ellis. Monk against Holiday. On the wing, Levine. Picked by Murray. 6 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Levine, good. Levine's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Tatum barreling in. That one goes in. And the Celtics lead by 1. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Tatum drops the hammer.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Tries the spin move. They kick it out to Murray. Sabonis outside. And Sabonis slams it in.
And that's the reason why Sabonis gets the rock. He's just upping the ante.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Tatum against Murray. And finished off by Tatum.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Here's Monk. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You got to trust your go-to scorer in the big moments. Monk gets it done.
Outside Holiday from behind the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Levine. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's in there.
You have to applaud Levine's work ethic. He gives his all to find points for his team.
Tatum inside. He's against Murray. Hauser passes to Tatum. Here's Shireman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Shireman's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now here's Levine. He's closely guarded. Pass to Monk. Sabonis with a screen on Holiday. Now Tatum. 41 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
So it's Boston now. Left side Tatum. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the... And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coaching.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Levine finds Sabonis. Back to Levine. Sabonis with a screen on White. Spins. 6 to shoot. Here's Levine for three. Is the three, and there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
It's tipped. Outside Levine. Missed it. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility
of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Irving, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And it's Irving missing. Now Tatum, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick-and-roll action. Beautiful.
Irving against White. Dallas moving the ball around, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Davis with the bucket.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Now here is Davis. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And Holiday kicks to White. Here's Tatum. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Irving can't get it to go.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Boston again missing. Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Davis kicks to Irving. Trains the three-pointer.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Right the pass to Porzingis. Here's the 3. Boston again missing. Mavericks leading by 3. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Lively a screen on White. 6 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. And he gets it back. Dinwiddie wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Wow, that was deep. Spencer Dinwiddie with big-time range.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Tatum's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Brown against Thompson. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Over in the quarter, Porzingis unloads. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now, here is Irving. Had the space there, but it's offline.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Tatum, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Irving against White. Pulls it from the elbow. Irving misses.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Davis. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Tatum no good on the free throw. Irving way outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, leading. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Anthony Davis is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Now, here is Irving. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Porzingis with the ball. Davis is there. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, that's the mobility of Porzingis, gliding in for the finish.
Lively the pass to Thompson. And even 3-on-3 break. White with it. Picked up by Davis. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Davis with the screen on White. Irving passes to Thompson. Back to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Pass to Tatum. Here's Brown. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his fifth rebound in this one. Irving finds Lively. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner three now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Just two to shoot. Brown. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Fires the three. Pass to Thompson. Now Lively. On its way from Irving for 2. Dallas no good that time either.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. That three off the mark. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the 76ers. Dinwiddie with it. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, this is a point guard who can flat get off the floor. Dinwiddie using his vertical to his advantage.
Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is
the play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Davis. And that one falls for Tatum. Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Now, here's Tatum. Spencer Dinwiddie missing his last shot. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Gafford passes to Washington. Gafford sets the pick for Washington. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And the three ball is good. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Holiday with the three. The shot will not fall.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And so it's Dallas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, that's the rebounding extra.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Look here now at the Mavericks. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good. I'd be dominating down low. I'd be picking up that big.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. They've got Horford, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Dallas leading by 9. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And let's check out some stats for Horford. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Here's Pritchard. It's tipped. Pass to Tillman. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Hauser. And the shot goes in. Hauser's got his first basket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Grimes. Count that one. Grimes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Here's Hauser. No good on that one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Sure, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Horford, no luck. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Grimes. Hardy passes to Gafford. Now, here's Marshall. Pass to Grimes. Uncovered. Al Horford with the rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Pritchard passes to Horford. There's a good screen to the inside. Tillman misses and the dry spell continues. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Marshall gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Count the basket. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Marshall gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Springer, the pass to Tillman. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Pass to Springer. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Marshall gets the bucket.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Springer, the pass to Hauser. A three-pointer is right on target. Hauser's got 5 points so far. Here's Grimes. Here's Hardy. Tries again. No good at the rim. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mavericks lead by 13. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics trail by 13. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Davis, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Dallas shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. There's the killer two-handed slam.
and there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Tatum against Lively. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Outside Irving, and Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And finished off by Davis.
And look at Davis driving in with aggression and taking it right to the rack for the jam.
Here's Tatum. Oh, a fantastic play by Tatum.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Irving sets a screen for Dinwiddie. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Holiday looking over the floor. Misses the 3.
And that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Thompson from long range. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Celtics trail by 15. And here's Tatum for 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Inside. Lively, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Davis sends it back, and he gets it back. Round kicks to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, White. Three-pointer. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Tatum. Off target at the rim.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
White against Irving. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Down low. Irving with the steal. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Guarded by Holiday. Floats it up for Davis. And stolen by Tatum. Outside, White. Outside, Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Davis. Here's Tatum. He can't get it to go. Davis with some nice D. Lively the pass to Irving. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Dallas.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Kyrie Irving.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Tatum against Davis. Looking to end the run, and the layup good by Brown.
Boy, you can see Tatum continues to grow his game with a play like that. That is nicely done.
Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
From outside the arc, and the miss. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not hit. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David.
portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
That's DeRozan's go-to. I mean, he's as deadly as they get with the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Davis. Lively with a screen on Murray. And it's Davis penetrating. And finished off by Davis.
Well, the long stride there gets Davis inside quickly. And the defense really unprepared to deal with him. And he gets to a shot.
Now here's LaVine. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Now here's LaVine. Sabonis, the pass to LaVine. Monk for 3. Lively grabs the miss. And Dallas with possession. Irving up top. Puts up a 3. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked Coach how they plan on bottling up DeMar DeRozan, and he kept the answer simple. Stay attached and stay in front of him. DeMar loves to get to his spots, and we know where those are, so we just have to make him work for it. I'm sure they'll be trying to limit his mid-range looks, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Irving. Shoots from the line. Another one falls for Dallas.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
DeRozan finds Sabonis. Here's Monk. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Lively passes to Dinwiddie. Down low. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly failing.
Kings trail by 3. Right side, LaVine. Murray up top. Pass to Monk. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Monk's got 5 points.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
It's Lively with a drive. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He buries it from 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Sabonis with a screen on Dinwiddie. Monk against Dinwiddie. The floater, and it's Monk missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
The 3 from Thompson. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's LaVine. Yet to see a basket. And here's Sabonis outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Now here's LaVine, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Monk for three. Hits the three-pointer. Give him 8.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Dinwiddie outside. And Lively with a basket on the assist by Dinwiddie.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
And it's DeRozan missing. Dallas leading by 6. Pass to Davis. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Lively. And yep, it's good. Lively's got his second bucket on the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Anthony Davis is out there with Derek Lively, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Well, he does a good job using that height with these strong finishes.
Murray connects from outside.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Graham.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
That shot wide open. Irving's got 6 points.
Never lacking confidence. 0 hesitation from Kyrie there.
Dinwiddie against Monk. DeRozan outside. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas leading by 11. Irving finds Dinwiddie. That's tipped. Monk with a steal. On the wing, Levine. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Pulls up for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Kyrie's going to hunt for these now. But it's hard to stay in his shirt all the way in the corner.
Outside Monk. Into the lane. Inside. On the wing, DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Will it go? Gafford grabs the miss.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And it's Irving missing. Kings trail by 14. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Gafford. Pass to Sabonis. Levine against Irving. from downtown, and Levine knocks down the three. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Lyles. On the wing, Levine. Back to Lyles. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's Lynn. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Offensive rebound. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine. Doesn't go that time. Thompson with some nice D. Dallas leading by 11. Here's Irving. 9 points in the game from behind the arc. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Lyles, the pass to Levine. Lyles a screen. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Irving for 3. Can't get it to drop. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back.
And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach? Well, now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Sacramento Kings. That does it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Ellis. No points so far. Taking a look at Sacramento. Jay Crowder is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Jones in at the 5. Now here's Crowder. Jones with a screen on Washington. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ellis. Soft touch off the glass. Ellis has gotten his first points in this one.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Hardy, the pass to Gafford.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
McDermott's checked in for Sacramento. Carter comes in for Ellis. Washington. Gafford passes to Marshall. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Puts one up from 19. Rebound by Sacramento. Now DeRozan. And some changes here for the Kings. Sissoko comes in for McDermott, and it's Jones in for DeMar DeRozan.
Sissoko. Jones.
Spins. Levine feeling it out a bit.
Dallas foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Kings substitution.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Misses off the right iron. The Mavericks lead by 12. Washington outside. Fires the 3. Pass to Grimes. Here's Hardy. He's covered by Levine. The three-pointer off the mark. Kings trail by 12. Here's Lynn. He's guarded by Gafford.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Hardy. Lyles, he's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Levine. Here's Lyles. It's good from the top of the key.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Pass to Williams. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Dallas, no good that time either.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Ellis. Lyles a screen. There's the three. Ellis' shot is off. The Mavericks lead by 10. Here's Grimes. Here's Powell. Knocked loose. Stolen by Carter. Back come the Kings in transition. And there's the lob. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
For three, Powell. Williams against Carter. To the inside. Washington can't hit from in close.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Pass to Ellis. Tries the spin move. Tries it from the top of the key. Washington grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. They get it again. Here's Marshall. Washington outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Marshall. Again, the miss by Dallas. Kings trail by 8. Here's Lynn. Carter on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Powell outside to win the drought. Gets the 3 ball to go. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Powell definitely a stretch 5 guy. Excellent accuracy from distance.
Outside Carter. There's the drive.
7th in assist, and they were among the top 10 teams in the league in second chance points. They put a big emphasis on rebounding at both ends. That played to their talents for sure.
And you talked about their assist rate. It was impressive. They made sure to keep all 5 guys on the floor involved in the offense at all times. Great teamwork. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Lynn. Murray comes in for Lyles. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Crowder. And it's Levine in for Ellis. Now here's Thompson. On the wing, Irving. 18 feet out. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Irving's got 14.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Shot is good by Levine. And here is Irving. 14 points for him. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunity.
On the attack, Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Sabonis against Lively. And Sabonis gets it to go.
Sabonis, really good basketball instincts, especially in the paint area. Knows exactly how to operate.
Levine with a steal. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Thompson outside. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Sabonis, the pass to Levine. Launches a three. Mavericks with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team. Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
For three, Dinwiddie. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Sabonis with a screen on Dinwiddie. Monk to the paint. They kick it out to Murray. To halt the run. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Nice feed. Just like his dad, Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Here's Lively, driving inside, and a slam dunk by Lively.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Pass to Monk. Three-pointer. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Klay fires back with a three to answer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Irving for three. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Murray passes to Levine. Levine springs free for the flush.
Levine has that buoyant bounce. He just looks like he's floating when he goes up top.
And he lobs it up. Oh, Davis finish it off the lob.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Sabonis, the pass to Monk. Levine with it. He's guarded by Irving. Thompson against Murray. It's stolen by Irving.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Mavericks.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kyrie Irving.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, passing hasn't been a focus for Murray, but being able to participate in ball movement will be key for him.
And Davis slams it home.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Murray up top. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to DeRozan. Levine way outside. Dinwiddie with a rebound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg.